Hey guys, welcome to Hey Guys, an internet obsessed podcast where we discuss all your favorite social media stars, what they're doing, and how we feel about it. I am your host, Amanda Hasika, a content producer for Instant, which basically just means I keep my finger on the pulse of the internet at all times. And if you don't know what Instant is, it's a new media outlet and video platform dedicated entirely to covering digital creators. Today I'm joined by Instant producer Chris Jacob.
How's it going, Amanda?
Good, how are you?
So excited.
Thanks for coming back.
I know, I haven't been on in a really long time.
It's been a while. And then we have another frequent guest, instant producer Laurel Elfenbein. Thanks for coming. Thanks. Laurel's very busy. She stepped away from a lot of busy work, and she's here with us, so we thank her for that.
I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, we almost did, because you almost said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like... And then I decided not to miss it.
JK. So yeah, there's like, this is going to be kind of a random mixed bag of things. There's just like, there's a lot happening, but there's also not that much happening. So as from my favorite quote from Superbad is, it's going to be a shitload of different shit. It's just going to be a lot of random stuff. So
we're ready.
Yeah. So first things first, this has kind of been floating around for a couple days, but I feel like it had to be addressed because it's the most insane thing ever.
Oh, no.
So we all know that there's been a lot of trends of people using really weird things to put their makeup on. People were, it started with like the chicken cutlets where, so there was like a beauty blender quote that came out where it was it looked like one of those, chicken cutlets or whatever. It was like a silicone sponge.
Yeah.
And so people started with that, and then they started with the chicken cutlets. And then so people would like
real chicken cutlets?
Some people took real chicken cutlets, some people took, the chicken like bra cutlets. And then it turned to like putting a beauty blender in a condom.
Yep.
And doing it
Eggs
that way.
too, right?
Eggs. Nikki Tutorials for April Fool's Day did one where it was like she used like a red like a bell pepper and all this stuff. But this all of that has basically been a lead up to what I hope is the peak of this, and we no longer try to put makeup on with weird things. But a girl used her boyfriend's balls. She put her makeup on using her boyfriend's balls. I when I saw
Never
that.
thought you'd say that sentence before.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, I'm like done with the internet for a little bit. Like this is
Watch this, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, I'm sure her parents are really proud. So her name is I'm trying to find it. Sorry. So from this article from Bustle.
Her name is Soiled for all of mankind.
I know. It just says her name is Hines. Doesn't she have a real name? I don't know. Oh, Johnna Hines. And they said it kind of just started off as like a joke. So this is how she said it started. Always messing. My boyfriend is always messing with me. So he started putting his balls on my head. I made a joke about using them as a beauty blender, and we literally just looked at each other and started laughing and made the video from there.
Wait, I'm sorry, but like to begin the sentence with my boyfriend's always messing with me, putting his balls on my head. Like when I picture a boyfriend like messing with someone, it's like teasing them, like
that's
like
their way of
hair.
teasing.
I think
not putting balls
the
on
only
your
way
girlfriend's
that
face.
it could have been funnier if like he put it on like her chin area.
Oh my god, I can't like.
What?
I haven't watched it. I like can't bring myself to do it.
Wait, you haven't?
I can't.
I
watch
was
it.
just so curious because I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Well,
it was on my Facebook like 10 times from 10 different places.
I had assumed you watched it, Amanda, so I thought me watching it wouldn't be that bad. And you were like, no, I could never.
I don't know.
It was only like a couple seconds.
That's what they were saying.
And it was so shocking that, I'm a little jarred from it. Maybe some PTSD is happening, but it was real balls. Like you couldn't see the boyfriend. It was just kind of like
you could see like the balls
only
peeking
his
out of
balls.
the boxers.
No,
and
I
they
can't
did
do it.
touch
I
her
can't do
face.
it. It's just we've gone too far. Like the internet is a great place because you can dream up anything and put it on, and you can, anyone can see it, and it can go viral, and you can become
That's deep.
Not
a viral star overnight. But like by putting balls on your face.
Not only is that unsanitary for her face, but like you should not put makeup on your balls. Men everywhere, listen to me right now. Do not put makeup on your balls.
I hope he did like a good cleanse.
Like he got those makeup wipes. And
yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't
imagine like Neutrogena or whatever makeup wipes and boom.
Oh god.
It was funny. There was I read a tweet that was defending the girl and saying if you haven't reached this level of comfort with someone, I feel sorry for you. But I mean,
You know what? That's
does
okay.
that work?
And it's
Does
not
that,
even-
like, it's not even the comfort level.
I was gonna
it's just
say.
like it's just
Right.
so outlandish, right?
Like, it's one thing if you want to like if you want to joke around and like use your boyfriend's balls to put makeup on your face, that's great. I would hope that everyone can be that comfortable and that
Right.
silly in
But
your relationship. But posting it on the internet is just weird. Like, and I genuinely hope this doesn't come off as like slut. I hope that, because like I feel like
It's not even.
I don't like balls. Like, no, like I just
It's
don't
just
want to see
like-
balls.
It's the day-old thing your parents tell you, which is like whatever you put on the internet
Yeah, it's
stays on the
forever.
internet, and it's
Yeah.
forever. And it's like, you're a young person, you had your whole life ahead of you, and now
We are
now
all
it's
very
over.
three
It's over.
feminists,
Yeah.
Right.
open-minded.
I'm sure.
people.
Totally.
I'm
But, like,
into it.
there's
That
just
doesn't
something about
bother me.
balls. It's weird. I feel like this kind of comes back to people. Some people don't care. Like, some people like this girl, or she's gonna
Right.
use her boyfriend's balls to put makeup on her face. She thinks it's funny.
Every time
She
you
doesn't
say
really
it, I, like,
care. I mean,
cringe
people
a
are
little
talking
bit.
about her, so I don't know if
Right.
this is. I mean, I would hope that she would want people to talk about it and not be like, I'm gonna put makeup on my face using my boyfriend's balls, and I'm gonna put it on the internet, and if no one sees it, who cares? Like, you would think that she probably wanted people to see it, otherwise she wouldn't have
She had
done
nothing
it.
to lose.
It reminds me, I don't know if you guys saw this, but it was like the penis eyeliner challenge.
Oh, I
Where
saw
girls
that.
were drawing,
Yeah.
dicks on their eyes.
Like, I'm just like, oh god.
We've gone too far. I mean, it's hard. I want to give people points for creativity because, like, wow, like I don't know if I would be able to come up with this kind of stuff, but at the same time, it's like,
that's interesting.
come on.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Moving on.
I think we spent enough time talking about balls. So today, moving on. Today, the Webby Award winners were announced. So the Webby Awards are like a fun kind of internet-y, like you can nominate people to be nominated for Webbies, and then people, vote for who wins. And some of the winners were announced today. It's weird because the winners were announced today, but the celebration is not until like May 15th.
Yeah, I was just reading up on this. So, no, May 16th, the award show airs on WebbyAwards.com. It was also just announced Joel McHale is hosting it.
I met
Throwback.
I met Joel McHale. So when I first graduated from college, I moved down here and I was an internet-y online. And The Soup was still on that he hosted. And I loved The Soup. I was like obsessed with it. And they did this like intern program where you could go and see tapings of different shows. And so I went to a taping of The Soup and I met Joel McHale. And I was he was like the first celebrity I really liked that I met and I was starstruck by. And he just was so nice. And he asked me, he's like, what school do you go to? Because he knew it was probably a bunch of interns. And I was like, I go to Chico State. And he was like, isn't that a really big party school? And I was just like, yeah. And then we took a photo together, and then that was that.
I have a
my
Joel
God.
McHale story too.
Oh my
I
God.
was at Jones on 3rd, but not Jones on 3rd. It was Jones on 3rd in Studio City.
Okay.
And when I first arrived, there was 3 celebrities there at one time. So when I first arrived, Hilary Duff walked out.
Oh my God.
Then when I was there
Okay.
in line, Joel McHale came in. And then as, he got some food to go or whatever, and we were sitting outside, he was walking out. And then Maya Rudolph walks in. And then Maya Rudolph and Joel McHale are just having a moment just outside. And
That
was fun.
amazing.
Okay.
I love Maya
Okay.
Rudolph's. Those are like, if I
love
saw
Hilary
any
Duff.
of those people in the wild, I would be excited. But to see all 3
Yeah,
of them,
so
not.
if you
Chris.
need to go to like Celebrity Watch, go to the
Hilary
Studio
Duff.
City, Jones on 3rd. This is free promo.
Hilary Duff was my imaginary friend growing up. I wish you would have told her that. But let me tell my Joel McHale story. Just kidding.
Oh
I
my God,
really-
we all-
no.
Oh, I was
thought
like,
we
go
all
for
had
it.
Joel
Yeah,
I'm
McHale
sitting here like,
stories.
okay, I'm left out. Okay.
I have a Hilary Duff story too. This turned into from the Webby Awards to like Chris and I just talking about Hilary Duff and Joel McHale. But Lizzie McGuire was my favorite show ever. And she was doing this like CD signing in 2003. So I was like 15 years old.
Yeah.
And she's doing a CD signing at Marine World, which is like a theme park in Northern California. And we didn't even meet her. We just like saw her from a distance. And I cried. I straight up cried.
Oh,
It was,
man.
I don't think it's happened again. I don't think I've cried since meeting a celebrity,
my
but
God, that's
like,
amazing.
I literally cried
I
tears.
saw her at EW Pop Fest. She was on Nico something.
Nico Tortorelli.
Yes,
Tortorelli.
the podcast, and me and my friends all wanted to go, and I just so happened to get on the line first, and they didn't get in, but I 100% abandoned them. I was like, sorry, better luck next time. And she is just so magical. Like, she has such a distinct voice.
Yeah.
And just like,
I love her.
it was real. Anyway,
Obsessed
so
with her.
So
Webby
Webby's.
Awards,
So
what?
Laurel, you did a piece on
Yeah.
some of the winners. So I see Solange won Webby Artist of the Year, which is really cool.
That's
Shout
the
out
thing
to
is
Solange.
a lot of artists that you wouldn't expect, like, you don't immediately think
Digital.
yeah. Like Lady Gaga won 3 awards. So basically, it seems to be divided, and it's very confusing. It's divided in a bunch of categories. There's a Webby Award, and then a Webby and People's Voice Award, and that like is fan voted, I believe. Maybe don't quote me on this, but that's what I was gathering. And there's social categories, there's video categories.
So who are some winners?
So they've totally expanded.
Just like one person off the top of your head who wins every award and everything. Who is it?
Adele.
Okay, but like,
Beyonce?
okay, you're supposed to say Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes,
but you get
okay,
it. So
we
she
got it.
won
Well,
like
she's
best
had
celebrity and fans.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more so for the viral content because she's had some really good content in the last year.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
So she
okay,
won-
Laurel's literally wearing
Oh,
an
that's
Ellen
right.
hoodie. Lauren used to intern for Ellen, and I love Ellen. I definitely watched her in high school and stuff, but I feel like her shtick now, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Shtick.
I have no qualms about her shtick.
What's her shtick?
Her shtick is just like finding something that goes viral and then just like bringing the person on the show, and she's like, look, like this is they had a viral thing happen to them, and it's like,
Here's the thing, is like they have such an ingrained system, like hundreds and hundreds of like crew understand the system so well and are so good at it.
totally.
They have to like.
That's what I'm saying. Like I have nothing wrong with it. It's
Yeah.
just like they're very like, I think right now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like just
No,
bring in regular
100%.
celebrities,
Yeah.
and then bring in. Although I have to say, I
It's insane.
laughed at. So recently, this guy tweeted at Wendy's and was like, "How many retweets will it take me to get free chicken nuggets for a year?" And they said 18 million. And so it went pretty viral and started almost surpassing Ellen's most retweeted tweet. And so she brought him on.
That
and
was
like giving.
so
So
funny.
that was funny. I think that there are times where it's like really funny.
Where it's
It was
connected
hilarious
to.
because
Yeah.
she brought
Yeah.
him on and she was like, "Okay, like I'll help you, but only if you help me.
Right.
I need to stay on top."
And you know that she was like low-key, like not joking. Like where
That's
she,
the
she,
thing.
she gave him a TV and she was like, but if you surpass me, like I'm gonna take it back. Like
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like kidding. But I was like, I
She's-
don't think she is.
There's something like so monotone and like dead serious in her voice.
Deadpan
Like
when
I'm
yeah.
secretly like terrified of her.
Oh my
not gonna
gosh,
lie.
Yeah. Ellen, she just has those great viral moments that I loved. The apparently kid from a couple years, the redhead kid.
Apparently.
I loved that kid.
I
Remember Alex
believe-
from Target?
Oh my God.
I believe
yes.
the apparently kid was the redheaded kid. He used to come in a lot when I was interning
Yeah.
there, and I would see him and Ellen just playing ping pong like in
Mm-hmm.
the production room every day, and she let him win. So at least
That's cute.
she's got that. But
I mean, she does have like
everyone.
a penchant for like
Alex
turning
from
these
Target, who
people
else?
to make them go. Like Sophia
Right.
Grace, hello.
She like turns
Sophia
them
Grace.
into. She like kind of
Right.
brings the wealth of the
it's
internet
nice that she doesn't
to
forget about them.
to the masses. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
And I feel like Ellen has her finger on the pulse of like she knows what's funny. Although I feel like a lot of stuff goes viral and then she brings them in.
Right,
Where I'm like, you
right.
should try to find stuff like pre-virally.
They
Viral.
do. So they have people look into their like specific hometowns and like different like small town stories
Got it.
and kind of monitor like how quickly the views are growing and
Yeah.
where it's at. So not a perfect system.
Well, that's cool. Congrats to Ellen on
Yeah.
your. Who else?
Ellen.
Anyone?
So most of the late night hosts won. Jimmy Fallon won for his content. Jimmy Kimmel won for mean tweets. Congrats on that. We love mean tweets. And James Corden won for his like social presence
Yeah,
in general.
they've all been pretty much killing it. Did you guys see the Alicia Cara karaoke?
Carpool karaoke?
No, the karaoke where they spit. It's like it's on Jimmy Fallon where he like hits it and then it gives you a name and then a song.
Oh, the impression.
The impressions, yeah.
Oh, she did one.
She did one, and it was insanely amazing. She did
always
an
picks the
Ariana
best
Grande.
people.
I forget whoever else she did, but it was literally so amazing.
Yeah, they definitely practiced 50 times before.
I was gonna
Yeah, they
say,
do.
there you go. I can sing like
I don't
XYZ.
I almost like don't care that they practice beforehand.
No, it's
but
so good. It's so good.
It's just too
sometimes
good.
you like the magic of TV. Like it has to be planned out a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's,
A little
let's
bit of
be
production.
real.
Suspension of belief.
We
You
all
just
know.
need to-
Well, that's cool. I think James Corden has done a really, really good job of like tapping into like the digital world. And
Right.
like in the, I think it was the YouTube Rewind video from last year, like one of the final shots is him in a car with, I
Yeah.
believe, Connor Franta and Jen X Penn. Don't quote me on that. It might be Ricky Dillon and Jen X Penn. But, you know, so, and like Laurel, you interviewed
This
him.
is
and
a great time to bring that up because the camera, the microphone, decided not to work, and I was devastated because he gave such like a great, like, oh my god, he just talked about how much he admires YouTubers for kind of being self-starters and creating their own content themselves. He loves Zoella, Alfie Days. He met a lot of like the British YouTubers,
which not
Tyler
surprising, he's
Oakley.
British, so.
Or exactly. He's had like Candy Johnson on his show.
But then he also has, so Harry Styles is going to do like a week-long residency on the Late Late Show with James Corden, like promoting his new album. So he has that, he like, I feel like balances both lines a little bit.
Right.
And
That's
Jimmy
so
Fallon
smart.
too, he's had like Lily Singh on, Rhett and Link.
Yes,
So
yeah.
the traditional people are like finally wising up to how
Yeah.
cool digital stars are.
Yeah.
So it's like, welcome to the club, old people. And so moving along, Mashable did this really cool story about, so promposals are really, really big. It's basically an elaborate way to ask someone to go to prom with you. I never had that happen to me. Not bitter about it or anything. No, but I mean, I went to prom a very long time ago. I
But
don't think
also,
this
like,
existed.
we're in the social media age now,
Right.
so it's
It's
like
all
people
recorded.
are broadcasting
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
like,
So there was a couple in particular where this girl, Daniela Solis, her boyfriend made her a custom Snapchat filter. She says, my boyfriend asked me to prom through a Snapchat filter. I love you so much, baby. And so her boyfriend, Jacob, said he was racking his brain for the perfect way to prompose that didn't seem basic. I scrabbled for ideas to ask Olivia to. Oh wait, this is a separate guy. So like multiple people have
Right.
done this. Like multiple people have done
oh.
Snapchat filters. But actually, like I've heard doing a Snapchat filter, like a lot of people have them for weddings now or like
Right.
baby showers. So
Sweet 16s.
Sweet 16s, and apparently it's very easy. It's like it starts at like $5. I think
Yeah.
it depends on like how long
Yeah.
you want it to
Or the
stay up
range,
and the
and the
geo
range, yeah.
tag of it. I remember I was in Vegas last summer, and I was going through like the geo tags on Snapchat, and there was one. It was like Amanda's Bachelorette, and I was like, that's funny because I'm not getting married and it's not my bachelorette, but that made me laugh. I think it's cute, and I think it's a little bit different. I feel like a lot of people try to do like the flash mob or like the big, you know, whatever.
moment.
And
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I am a little bit older than that. Like, before went to prom before Snapchat was a huge thing, but I would be like, no, I wanted a big, like, physical thing that everyone could see. Well, not necessarily. That's what my prom
everyone
date
can,
thought
at their
I
school
wanted.
can see it,
Yeah,
the
but,
Snapchat
like,
filter. I like
I've
this because it's
seen-
more low key. I feel like sometimes the bigger, more elaborate things, it's like, I don't know. They're only doing it because they want it to go viral, and that's like the only point. And it's like, okay.
I feel like a Snapchat filter, I mean, it's cute for sure, but you could be more personal. Like, I just wanted something, like, personal. Like, if someone who knew what I liked, like, knew if, like, my favorite flowers or
But maybe this
tulips,
girl's
and give me
favorite
tulips.
Snapchat, maybe her favorite app is Snapchat,
That's
and
what
this
I'm
is
saying,
personal
it's
for
probably
her.
because it's been, like, a couple
Yeah.
years for
It's
me.
almost.
You know
I
what?
remember one thing that I did for junior prom when I used to date girls. I had a thing where I somehow got this girl's schedule for, you have first period, second period, everything like that. And I like went to all the teachers so I could like leave clues in every
That is
Yes!
so
in every
cute.
class.
That's it.
And
That's
then
the
like
one.
at the end, like all the clues put together.
That's very cute.
And then
I
there
would
was
have
like
gone to prom with you.
there was balloons. Yeah, she said yes, but anyways, that was fun.
I was gonna say, who am I to like, you know what? If someone's gonna ask me, like, I'm not gonna be like, you didn't ask me in a cute enough way. So
Well,
I'm
I
just saying
mean,
no.
No, you're
it's
not going
kind
to
of-
say no regardless.
You said that you were gonna say no if
What about
someone asked you with the
what
Snapchat
about,
filter.
What about
say
engagements?
yes, you did.
Do you guys feel the same way?
About what?
In like proposals?
Oh, it's
Like,
hard
oh.
because I think if it fits the couple,
Right.
Yes.
then it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Like, so my older sister, her favorite place in the world is Disneyland.
Right.
Mine too. And for the longest time, though, she would always say, I don't want my proposal to be public. That's like the last thing I want, blah, blah, blah. But her now husband, when he came up with her proposal plan, it was, we all went to Disneyland together. And we kind of convinced her, we're like, oh, you guys should do like get your caricatures drawn. That would be really cute. So the caricaturist, he called ahead of time, drew, my sister's husband on one knee. And it was like, will you marry? So when they turn it around. And it's funny because like my sister had said for the longest time.
I'm dead right now. I've never heard this story.
It was the cutest thing ever. My sister like did not stop crying for like 5 days.
A
like,
year. I'd still be crying.
I grabbed Laurel's hand when you said
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I was
so,
like-
it's funny
I
because
might
I think
steal that.
I
That
think
was
you have an
amazing.
idea of your head of like what you're like, I want this way, I don't want it that way, blah blah blah. Backstreet Boys reference, sorry. But like you think in your head, but I think in the moment, like
Yeah.
no matter how someone asks you, even if it's prom, like even if you're like, I want a really elaborate, public promposal, like the whole school is there. But even if they did do something like as subtle as a Snapchat filter, like you would still be like, if I was going through Snapchat and it was like Amanda, I'd be like, this is so sweet. Like
Yeah.
I just feel like it doesn't really matter.
Well,
It just
I'm
depends on what
excited
you
Right.
because MTV's doing a show about
yeah.
promposals. I'm excited to
Yeah.
see what the youngins have
I'm
today.
excited to
for
see like the pre-production, like what goes on and before it actually happens, and like the thought process, because I never had to do that. I was asked.
Yeah. And I just want to say,
That's a lot of work.
It
I
is.
just want to give a quick shout out to MTV's Laguna Beach, because I truly think that is like where Promposals started.
Right.
Because on the show, that was like a big storyline for a couple of seasons, was guys asking girls to prom in a really elaborate way. Like there was a couple of guys who dressed up like monkeys.
They
and
had like the poster boards.
Yeah, they dressed
and
up like
all the-
gorillas rather, and like they had like a poster board that said prom on it. And
Yeah.
they like scared the girls at lunch,
Yeah.
and then I think Talon, when he asked Kristen Cavallari, he did this like a scavenger hunt type
Right.
of thing.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
the garage door opened
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
had like rose petals everywhere. So yeah, I think this isn't like a new concept. I think, but with social media and
Right.
because of that kind of stuff, it's definitely grown, and people get way more
Everyone's
elaborate
looking
with
for
it.
their viral moment
Yeah,
to just be
true.
covered in a BuzzFeed article.
Yeah.
Well, that one guy who asked his girlfriend to prom with the road signs, they're like driving down the road, and she starts to see the signs on the road say, "Will you go?" And she's like, "Oh my God, this is so lame. Like, who would do this?" And then she sees her name, and her boyfriend's like, "It was me." And she was so embarrassed. So even if your proposal goes wrong.
Yeah, so you guys, beware. Like, you don't want to hurt whoever. If someone's asking you to prom, who are you? I mean, unless it's someone you, like, hate. Like, why would you say no? Come on, guys. But moving along, so Disney announced that Frozen 2 is finally coming to
Yes.
theaters. It's coming out November 27th, 2019, which is still a really long time away. And obviously people are like super pumped on Twitter. I'm trying to find some like funny ones. Were you guys fans of the first Frozen, or?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm here for it if Idina Menzel does an even better Let It Go. I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah, how
but
can they top Let It Go?
They can't.
I don't know if they
know.
can. That song just like pierces through the souls of young people, of children, of
That
millennials,
song-
of adults.
That song really started like having a hit pop single from every Disney movie, and that's like become such a trend
Right.
now. Like How Far I'll Go.
Yeah, Moana.
which is
yeah.
Which
also
I've
amazing.
never actually heard that song.
Wait, whoa.
I know. Okay, this is my thing. So I have very like controversial opinions when it comes to like Disney animated movies. So I liked Frozen. I like Tangled better. I think Tangled is better than Frozen. But I will say, like, I didn't really get Let It Go for a while. Like, I was like, it's fine. Like, it's a good song. But so for the 60th anniversary at Disneyland, they have this fireworks show. And there's a portion of it where they do Let It Go and, like, snow comes down. And, like, I would just get full body chills. Like, I just, like, was not okay. And like I said, I was like, yeah, Frozen's fine. Let it go, whatever. But I was just like,
it's just such a great mantra for life.
It is. For me, it was, like, slightly different. I was working at, like, a kid's party place, like, when Frozen came out. And, of course, we would play the soundtrack at every party there was. I was getting so sick of it. But the minute I thought I never wanted to hear it again, the kids would start singing it, and it was so cute just to see how much they loved it. I was like, this song has to be something special.
And shout out to Will Ferrell when he did that on Lip Sync Battle. He did Let It Go, and it's like remains the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I honestly think there's something about Frozen, like there's some science to the way that like it affects children. Like children are obsessed with Frozen than I've never seen in any other piece of content, and it's just I'm like, is Disney like speaking a different language that only
really took their
children
time.
know?
They really took their time on that one, like trying to figure out what the best storylines were. Like if you go on the internet, you can see a million different ways they want like to have it end.
My favorite is like when you go to like a kindergarten class and there's like 20 Elsas.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, and then I think there was a meme where like a girl wasn't a princess, she was like, let's just say like a clown or something, and it's like be the clown in a sea of Elsas.
Yeah. I was gonna say if I were like if I were a child, when Let It Go, I probably would have liked Elsa because I liked things a little bit more girly growing up. Like I liked and I feel like Elsa was the more like girly one because she had like the sparkly gown.
Right.
So I'm like,
really? I think Anna was the more girly one. She was very bubbly and
but I feel
more
like
boy
I think I just meant like aesthetically. Like I would have been like I want the sparkly
I see.
gown.
I would have liked Anna because I liked every redheaded. I was like more redheaded back then. So
like I understand the appeal. Disney animation movies compared to like the Pixar movies, I feel like there's a different complexity in the storylines.
It's the characters,
right?
I mean, they really know how to make a character that completely lives beyond the movie and into all different sorts of life. Like, you can't live without that character.
Yeah. It's funny. Some people are like,
it's your best friend.
Some people are on, I'm looking at tweets, and some people are like, not excited. Some people are like, not again. And some people are like,
right.
Oh, dear. So this is from Marjo Lambert says, oh, dear, Disney's Frozen 2 gets a release date. Sorry, parents. This means a Let It Go song 2.0.
Well, I'm actually surprised that they didn't like squeeze this out and just like rush deliver this.
But that's what made the first one so good.
Right.
Was taking their time, and like they know they'll make a bunch of money off of different movies.
Will Booth 17 thinks that Frozen 2 is going to be trash. Whoa, Will, way harsh. Way harsh.
Well, I don't know if I'd say trash. It's gonna be treasure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that'll be good. I think obviously people seem to be pretty pumped about it on Twitter. There's the few bad apples. But I think like this is the official. Now I feel like people are just going to be talking about it until it comes out and like theories and like what's it going to be.
I mean, it still has its legs for sure. Like maybe that's the thing too, to your point about it taking a while. Like it still feels like it feels like the fire behind Frozen 1 is not anywhere to, it's not disappearing anytime soon.
So, I mean, I'll definitely keep my eye out on Twitter and different social media for all the different, like, theories, because I'm sure people will have all their
maybe we'll get some spoilers.
Oh my God, I hope we get another princess.
Ooh, maybe like another sister.
Like
that
another
would be cool.
set of sisters.
That would be cool. Okay, so our final thing, just really quick. So it's a big day if you're like a Kylie Cosmetics fan because Kylie and Kim have officially done a collab. There's 4 different cream lipsticks. One is called Kim, one is called Kimberly, one is called Kimmy, and one is called Kiki, and they're all like varying shades of nude. So
they're gonna run out of K names.
Well, these are all just like variations
nicknames
of Kim's.
for Kim, yeah.
And it's her collab. Yeah. So no, I don't think
mean, it was really interesting. I was like watching her Snapchat last night, and she looked like Kim when she put on the lipstick.
Yeah.
When she put on the.
Yeah.
I was like, what? You look
So
like your sister.
it's $45 for a pack of 4, which I think is like kind of a good deal.
That's not
like
bad at all.
There's like NARS lip pencils that are like $30. So I'm like, oh, okay. But Manny MUA, who's an instant fave, he did a review. He seemed to really like them. He said the formula like going on it itself was like a little streaky, like you need more than one layer. But he said that so it's a new cream formula that they haven't used before, and Jaclyn Hill did a review as well, and she said that she really liked the colors, but she wasn't crazy about the new formula.
Got it.
So just a heads up for everybody who's like gonna frantically try to. It's gonna sell it so fast.
Right.
I get you. Like I want to, but I just know that it won't even I won't even be able to get through to it. But yeah, and Manny MUA really liked it. He liked the packaging. The packaging is really cute. It's like a matte, kind of like light pink. But yeah, I think I want to know when Kylie Cosmetics are gonna like be in stores like IRL, because I would
Right.
actually buy it.
I thought
like
she had a pop-up store.
she did.
Yeah.
That wasn't permanent.
But like
though.
you mean like to
like
Sephora
yeah,
or
Sephora,
something?
yeah, or
Mhm.
like Ulta or something like
Yeah.
that.
I think she likes having
The, like,
the control of
exclusivity.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, don't you want to get your stuff out to the masses? Like, come on.
Maybe once her new reality show hits.
Life
Oh,
with
Life
Kylie.
with Kylie.
Yeah, they're starting to film that already.
I don't know if I can do it, guys. If
the-
it's anything like her Snapchat, it's just gonna be her. That's what the joke has been like. It's just gonna be
With
her
her
like
Snapchat.
as like rap music plays in the background. She's just gonna be like doing this motion like with her finger.
Oh
in
my
her
god,
mouth.
yeah. I've always been a little bit skeptical because of just when she first came out with her cosmetics and all of the reviews saying how like the formula was this brand or
Mhm.
whatever.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm just hoping that like as she continually like makes products, she's constantly improving the products,
Right.
so that this isn't just a flash and pan thing for her. That like she really has credibility with Jeffree Star was always who we talked to recently like he kind of was on Kylie because he puts a lot of effort and sort of like intention behind the product and making
Right.
sure that it's quality.
Right.
Mhm.
And so I think like she comes out like Kylie's naming of the products, her branding and all of that is so on point. But as far as like the quality is like,
Of the
is
actual
that
product.
up to scale with like
Right.
some of these other high-end beauty? Because it's not inexpensive. It's
Yeah.
pretty. It's
So you're
yeah.
paying. You want to
You're paying to
get
look like
your money's
her.
worth.
because we ordered one, and it was the lip liner and the lip gloss.
We ordered one.
So the lip kit.
Yeah, we ordered a lip kit and it didn't have the lip liner in it.
What?
There's just like no. I
That's-
ordered it from my mom, and there's just no liner in it. And like
Huh.
my mom told me, and I was just like, okay, whatever, we'll just let it go. I was just too lazy to like reorder it or make a fuss.
It would be
but,
so hard to get another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
Well, hopefully she approves upon that. Like I said, I want her to sell it in stores. I don't have to, because the thing with it selling, like, it's hard because online, obviously, you can just order it and it gets delivered to you, and you don't have to like go to a store or anything. But it could sell out really quick. So sometimes you want to be able to like know that if I'm gonna go in store, like I can just go get it in store, and I don't have to like sit there frantically like waiting to watch the clock turn to be a
Right.
certain time so I can order.
I wonder
it.
if the stores are like, no, we don't want it because lines.
yeah. But if I don't know if it,
It would make them
enough
money.
stores.
So
I don't know. This is my plea to Kylie is like, please just put your stuff in stores. I'm a Sephora VIB Rouge member, so I would be more than willing to purchase your products at Sephora. It's just so I'm sure that I'm the only one who's like asked her to sell her stuff in
oh
stores.
yeah.
it will happen. I mean, they
exclusively
have
here.
a plan for sure.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's it for this week. Thanks for listening. I'm so excited for our next guest. He's coming in this week. Again, thank you for watching and listening. Be sure to follow Instant at Instant DOTME on all of our social medias and all of that good stuff. And if you're listening in iTunes, I think that you should maybe, while you're there, just subscribe first of all, and then leave a rating and a review. It would be so nice
good
of
one,
you to do that.
preferably.
Yeah, good. You can leave a bad one if you want, if that's you feel compelled to, but a good one would be preferred. Okay, and thanks again to Chris and
Amanda.
Laurel for joining.
Yes. Bye. Hey
Always happy
guys.
to be
Hey
here.
guys. And
Hey
bye
guys.
guys.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Bye.